right, happy Black Friday, folks. It's John here at Crapsee. We're doing our daily paycheck today. I'm working the Horseman this week. Um, Still thinking about what's going to happen next week. I'm not sure what strategy I'm going to pick yet, but this week it's the Horseman. It's three-day week, so I figured we'll do an easy one that's quick and simple. Usually works pretty well to get me my what I would call a paycheck at this level. Just do it. I'll remind you how the strategy works. It's a simple one: $5,000 bankroll, looking to win $500. Nice and easy. We're going to start with a $200 DP. We're going to go with three $100 come bets, and that's really it. Nothing else to it. Adjustments that we make on this strategy are kind of table reading type of things, where if we're going good, we'll start grabbing odds on these guys. Once one of them pays, I'll use the payment to grab odds, or I'll drop odds down here in the don't. I kind of switch back and forth depending on what I see. Sometimes I just let it ride. If it's a really awful table, you never get that point. You get to where you PSO too quick and nothing happens. So that's it. Simple strategy. It's basically a molly from the don't, but there's more to it than that. There is a chance for you to use your brain a little bit, not just mindlessly throw bets out there. So that's why I like it. That's why I play it. Here we go. Let's, if you want to play along, let's get your Crapsee view up here so you can see it. The table code's on screen. It's also in the title bar there. It's L2M5G8. Want to play along? Play along. That'd be great. I'd love to have you in there with me. This strategy has been tweaked and tried so many times, so many ways. There's more to do, obviously. So play it as you want to play it. Let me know how you did. And that's it. With that said, let's rock it. We're going to go ahead and go out with a $100 or $200 don't right here on the screen, as you can see. And that's it. When I play this, by the way, at the lower levels, at my normal level, I play a $25 don't, 25 down here, and 10, 10, 10. So I've thought about doing this today to simulate that at 250 on the don't and 111. It's the same level I play at normally. I buy in for 500. It's 25 and 310s. We might just do that. We may just go 250 and 300s tonight, or this morning, just to kind of see ratio wise how that works out. So here we go. We'll go 250 and 3 ones. That's it. Dice are out. And by the way, I'm throwing random today. I'm just going to pick them up and huck them and see what happens. Hopefully we don't start out with a 7 like yesterday. Yesterday we started out, the first row was a freaking 7 and started from behind. So today we're good. We got a 9 out the gate. 6-3. Oh boy, a little tired this morning. Yeah, eating so much damn food. I'm sure you guys all did the same thing. Tuckers you out, man. Just like it takes a lot to eat a lot. And good day though. A lot of football. Watched Harry Potter last night with the family, so it was cool. All right, now we have a 6. Good. The comeback goes to the 6. That's so far so good. I like where we are. The DP is on a 9, which is fine. And the comeback goes to a good number, which is a 5-1. So now we're well set. You know, and the way this strategy works, as you know, on that first roll, you get that PSO. You're in River City. Here, ratio-wise on a PSO, or on a 7 here, you lose the come 6, you win in the come. Those two wash out. The 250 becomes pure profit. So this thing kind of starts out strong on the 7. It gets a little weaker as it goes. But here's a 7. There's a 3 right there and a 4 right here. So you'll see we're going to come out of this at 250. Right when I type this in, the 2 come bets will wash. The don't pass pays 250, and we're good. That's why I like this, because these early rolls where you have this happen to you at the tables, everybody else is pissed. The shooter's pissed, the whole group is pissed, and you just made 250, right? But you're also playing the right side. You're like rooting for a number. Like yesterday, we had a great shooter. Yesterday was a good example. We had an awesome shooter. I think he rolled 15 rolls, and we were on the don't the whole time. Even got picked off and still made our paycheck because the come bets transitioned themselves into place bets. And here's a 3-1-4, which I like on the don't, obviously. When you're down low, you like a 4 or 10 as a point. That's great. It's a 3-1. And we're in good shape here, right? The 7 should be our friend on this one, probability speaking. So we'll put our $100 come bet out there, and let's go for it here. This is the kind of thing where when on a point of 4, if I do get come bets to pay, I'll oftentimes jump on don't odds on the 4 or 10 because they're going to be paid for by other bets. I won't dip into my rack for it, but I'll sure as hell put profits down there. So here we go. 5, 3, 8. Good. The comeback goes again like last time. The comeback goes to a good number, which we like. So we've got a really good, come on, Crapsee. Got a really good comeback on a quote unquote easy number, the 8, 5, 3, and we have our don't pass on a great number for the don't pass. So far, I'm liking where we're setting up here. Let's get another come out there. Wow, all over the place. There's a 6, 3, 9. There's the 3. There's the 6. Goes to the 9. All right, here we go. 6, 3. Last comeback coming. We'll get them all 3 set, hopefully, and then we'll play it out. Okay, so 2 are set. Now, if the 7 comes here, right, you end up losing 200. You win 250, so you're up 50, but this third comeback makes it so that you win 150 bucks in the last 7. So if we got a 7 here, otherwise we're gonna play it out. Let's see what happens. There's a 10. Ugh, that's kind of not great. So we have a comeback goes to the 10. So we have the come on the 8, 9, and 10. Don't on the 4. That's 6, 4. Let's let them roll. One thing I didn't do on the last roll, now we just shoot. No more bets going out there. One thing I do sometimes, and this is too early to make this call, but I will stack that don't pass up. So if I win a don't, especially early, oftentimes I'll just stack it right up and pound the wings right onto it and double it up. And play it don't pass as kind of a separate thing from everything else and really kind of whack it if I can. Especially with profits. I didn't do it this time, but it's one of my favorite ways to do things on the don't is to stack wins. I know some people don't like that. I like stacking don't wins because they do come in a flurry. And I think we can pound some extra profits out by that. Here we go. Give me an 8. Give me an 8 or a 9 here. We got the 7. That's a bummer. So we're going to lose a little bit here. We got a 7 here instead of a comeback wing. And comebacking is hard. So 617, we're going to lose 3. We're going to win 250. We'll be down 50 bucks here. So not the end of the world, but opportunity lost, right? You play this out 6-1, hoping that either you get a super quick 7, right, and get a nice little profit, or you get a decent roll like yesterday where the comebacks get set and paid. Today they didn't pay, but that's okay. We're still up 200 bucks. We're still doing fine. Our 250 is still out there. New number. Here we go. And again, I could progress the don't bet if I wanted to. Not a bad call to do that with the last winnings. We have 2 don't wins in a row, right? You could take what was 250 and go to 300 or go to 350 or even go to 5 with it. I'm going to play it straight today. We're going to leave it sit, but that's a consideration, especially when the table is a little bit chilly. Now we're on a 325. Is our point. Come on now. 3, 2, get in there. All right, here we go. Let's do. Wow, really. You're saying today, this feels very laggy to me for some reason. I'm not sure why. All right, there's a 9. So the comeback will go to the sister. We have a don't 9, and we have a comeback going, or don't 5 rather. The comeback goes to the 9. 6 and a 3. I like that. I like the PSO because that's a double shot. You're getting paid in the come and the don't, and it's a beautiful thing when that works out for you. All right, 4 comeback goes to the 4. That sucks a little bit. Again, don't let comebacks go into the outsides because unless the 4s and 10s are running hot, they never get paid. 3, 1. Now we are on the last one. There it is. All right. Hopefully we'll get a comeback to hit here and not have to keep fighting 50 bucks every time. That sucks. 2 and 3. That sucks. We'll lose our comeback. All right, 2, 1, 3. Now I don't molly this, by the way. The difference between the Horseman and a true 3-point molly is that I don't keep rolling comebacks through unless they win. So I will not put a third comeback out there again. I put 3 up for the shooter. That's it until we get a 7. or a point hit here, I'm not going to keep rolling. That's kind of the way that you do it. It's 1 don't, 3 comes, and that's it. So we're not gonna do a continuous run here. Let these bets resolve and get after it. What's that? 4-2. Put this up on screen. Thanks, Eric. We appreciate that. It was fun, man. It was so much fun. Boy, sure. Next year, we sure want to see a lot more people out there. But we had a good crew this year. We had a lot of folks in person. I think we had 20 people at one point. 22 people show up in the building at one point. I'd love to see like 60 people out there next year and do the whole thing live and in person. As a 4, we got our come bet to pay. Yay. Victor says it's not the come bet's fault. Certainly it's my fault for being a shitty roller, right? When I think bad things happen. There's a 2, 2, 4. That's awesome. Okay, so the 4 rolls, right? We get paid on a come bet. Comes back, we're back to even, right? If the 7 comes here, we win 150 on this particular, on this 1 roll thing, or a second comeback can get set, or we're gonna sit here and watch it happen, right? Me, I feel like I played 3 comebacks, 1 of them resolved, 1 of them is sitting there, 1 of them lost. We just won $100. The question is, do you stick with $100 that's out there, or do you roll 1 more? I'm gonna take those profits and roll 1 more comeback out there. I could take those profits and drop odds on the 9. I could take those profits and drop odds on the don't. Either way, I'm electing to do another comeback and keep action going while we're shooting here. So I'm going to try and keep this thing a little bit more light side. Now I have an 8. I may, like yesterday, transition out. I may transition out of come betting into more place betting if the roll keeps going. So we'll see here. 6, 2, 8. At some point, the shooter's just going to go off, and you want to make sure that you're taking the opportunity from the other side of the right side. There's 2 right sides. All right, 2 come bets are out. Again, keeping strict with regards to how many from my rack go out for the shooter. There's an 11. It would have been nice to be in the come there. 11 would have paid. All right, 6-5 yo. Come on, let's get an 8 or a 9 here, huh? Either one of them. There's an 8. That's good. One of them pays. 5, 3, 8. Come on. All right, 5, 3, 8. Sweet, that comes off the rack. Now our profit is 5,300. There's a part of me that wants to play $100 out of that win right there somewhere. I think I'm going to do it. I think we're going to take that, what we just won. I'm going to grab the 6 and 8 for $25 each or $30 each and just play part of those profits out there. We'll transition a little bit from come betting to place betting. Shooter's going okay. If we get a 7 here, it's not a big deal. We're still going to win some money. The 6 and 8 are profit plays. We're basically turning into a 6, 7, 8 here as we go. And that's completely cool. I'd love to see a 9 come and kind of be done here. Hard 10. Ooh, good song. 5, 5. Here we go. Give me a 9. Nope. We got an 8 though. That's cool. 5, 3, easy 8. So our 8 pays off. Little transition here worked out. We're going to spread this to 5, 3, 8. You can take that $35. We'll grab the 10 and the 4. Take 5 in, and now we're across. We're essentially across from that win on the 8 earlier, and we'll just let it play out now. Do a little bit of press and collect. If we can get some more hits, we'll press and collect in the middle there. But again, we're out. The Horseman, I said this on the video I did. When did I do that video? A long time ago. The Horseman works best when it's not the Horseman. Like, I think this is a good scenario where you start out with your don't and a few comebacks, and you work yourself out of it, and it's something different, right? When it works out to be a whole different play, that's when it becomes something really cool. All right, here we go. That's a midnight. 6-6 midnight. Where's my 9? Where's my 9? Brother needs a 9 over here. All right, here we go. Nope, aces. Is that 12 followed by a 2? Is that what happened just now? Sideshow. What's up, man? How you doing? Aces. Good show last night, by the way. One of those things where we're watching Harry Potter while you were live last night. So I'm watching the movie and I'm watching the chat all at the same time. And then I went back and rewatched it afterwards. So fun stuff, man. I'm glad that this strategy, the move that you did, highlighted, is taken off. It's really, really fun to see this thing roll out like it's rolling out, and there's so many uses for it. Here's another one. We can actually do it here if you want to. You know what we're gonna do? We had a 6-2-8. What the fuck? Let's just do it. It's Friday morning and nobody cares, right? 6-2-8, inside number, right? Let's go ahead and take that $35. Let me go hop the easies. Let me go drop some money there. We'll hop the easies for a couple of bucks each. How about that? Let's do our hops and props. Let's do $1. We'll hop the 5-1 for 2, the 3-2 for 2. We'll do the 6-1 for 2. We'll do the 9 and the 8. Excuse me, for 2 each. Let's do it, Chris. Let's get it done. Inside number. Let's get an inside easy. See if we can make some silly money here, huh? Come on, easy number, inside easy. We got a 10, a 6-4 instead. We lose all those freaking hops. That's a bummer. That's a huge bummer. We lose the hops, 6-4, 10. But we get paid on the end, and that's cool. 6-4, 10. We'll just progress the outsides a little bit. I'll make that look like a quarter. And we'll keep rolling here. Give me a 9. Where's my damn 9? Good Lord. Got a 4 again. Where is my 9? That 9 been sitting there for an hour. Yesterday, I rolled like 35 9s. Random Randy, right? You can't ever get into a groove with Random Randy. That's the one thing about dice setting that I can confidently say this. Can you determine or predict what number is going to come? No, I don't think. Can you get into a pocket that works? Sure. I find when I set and throw, I get into a pocket. When I'm randomly hucking, I never know what's coming. It's just all over the place. You may have the same distribution, but you never find a groove with random. You just get like this, 2, 12, 11, 4. It's like it's nothing you can predict. Or at least with setting, even though it still comes out random distribution, you get pockets. And I like the fact that 7s are mistakes, not expected. Here we go. It's a good roll here. I want that freaking 9 to hit. I want that 9. There it is. Finally. Golly. That took a long time. All right. The 6-3-9 will hit. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do something dumb. Not really. We're going to go 6-3-9. We're going to say every time we have an easy hit, we're going to go to the hops. So the come bet 9 comes down, finally. Let's go back out there like we did before with a quarter on it. Now we're across for a quarter. All that across is profits. Nothing out there came from my rack. Let's do the hops again. Because we're here, we'll do them for $2 each. Try and sneak a little bit of a win out here if we can. Inside number followed by the inside hop. We're just going to do it. While we're hitting them, we're going to keep on doing it. There's a 9. Oh, of course, the 9's going to repeat now. It took me 9 years to get a 9. Now I get a repeater. 5, 4, 9. But check it out. We're going to win twice, right? We're going to hit that $2 hop as well as this place bet. We're going to double dip in here, which is sweet. 5, 4. Come on, baby. 5 and a 4. That's a 9. We'll get paid on our hop. We're going to get paid out here on the felt. Let's take our hops down. Now you could, right? Chris and Jeff were going, let's just press these damn things up, right? We could certainly do that here. I'm not going to. We could do it. Get that out of there. I won't, but you could. I'm just going to follow the inside numbers with a hop. We're just going to follow the insides with it. Maybe it's time to press those guys up. We'll see. There's another yo. Wow. Good shooter here, 6'5" yo. And again, I said this 10 minutes ago, but I'll repeat it. 6'5". The Horseman works best when it stops being the Horseman. I love it when the Horseman, when the 3 come bets, all 3 pay, like they did here. We get a cross betting for free. We're having fun for free. We're doing awesome. And in fact, we could lock profit up basically right now. Like we could, if you're playing this thing like to make a paycheck, and I want to point this out to you, we can lock profit immediately, right? I can pull all those bets down. We've got 100 and what do we have? 130, 165 out there on the felt basically, right? Plus, or 135 on the felt. Plus we have our $200 don't, our 250 don't. We could hedge the don't, right? And play this thing smart and not have to fight anymore. If you want to make your 500 bucks, watch what I can do here. I'll show you how this can work. We forget this sometimes, but I can pull all these bets down. Let's pull them all back to the rack. Oops, not in the come. Back, 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 and back. All right, so now we've got 5309 in the rack. I got 250 on the felt. I could place the 5 for 200. Okay, now I'm in a position where on the next 7, right, we will win 250 and it will put us close to our goal, or we could hit the 5 and win 280 and be close to our goal. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to be okay here almost either way, no matter what happens. This is a way to hedge yourself out and be totally fine. Or you could just leave the bets out there, let the don't pass ride as it was, right? So we can make a decision how you want to play this out. If you want to just be done, you're basically done here. You're going to take 5109 and you're going to add a couple $100 to it no matter what. I'm not going to do that. I just want to show you that it was a possibility. Let's go back out. Well, not there. We're going to go back out with our buy bets in the 4 and 10, place 9, 8, and 6, and just let the shooter resolve themselves, right? And play it out that way. Here we go. And there's our 7. As we talk about it, there comes the 7, the 4-3. It's totally fine, right? That 250 was sitting there for that the whole time, just waiting for it to happen. Let's grab it. Is this 4-3? 4-3. It'll take out our place bets, which were there. They were all profit plays anyway, right? And now we're at 54.24. We're essentially, or we're at 56.74. We're done, right? I pulled the don't pass down. We made profit. 56.74 in 31 rolls. And again, the Horseman does what it does, which is doesn't stay the Horseman long, right? You get the juice on those quick rolls, right? Which is why it was built. But a long roll like we had today and yesterday, it moves away from come betting and into place betting and gives you control back. And you can work your way to money. But that was pretty cool. That was fun. Another solid, easy, no big deal session. We lost money on Wednesday, the first day we played it. And I think we lost money because I was trying some shit out. I was trying out to do the lays and hedging the set, hedging the 11. It's called the Hedgeless Horseman for a reason. We don't typically hedge the don't. I don't like hedging down here ever. And you saw on the first day, we hedged that bet with a lay 9. And that lay 9 got picked off. And then we did a lay 5 and that got picked off, right? And then we did the 11. We had the 11. I can't bet it over here. We bet the yo every single time. And guess what? We never hit it. So we bled out $25 every time. This picked us off. The Horseman would have won. If I look at the rolls on Monday or Wednesday, it would have won on its own. No problem. Had we not done the hedging. It's called Hedgeless Horseman for a reason. We don't hedge. We just play it straight up. You take your losses on the don't, like you're going to take anyway. Let that bad boy play itself out. It's going to be fine. So we made 674 in 31 rolls. Let's remember that. 674, 31 rolls. We've got 15 minutes. I got to go downstairs and prep for the show. We have 15 minutes left. Let's keep playing. I'm going to go ahead and switch strategies and get some practice in at my 130 across. We're going to work 130 across, tier pressure. I may incorporate a little bit of Chris's magic into that. We'll see how that works out. Let's catch a point here. We're not. Look, 2-1-3. And we'll play 1 or 2 shooters worth of tier pressure and see if I can't keep this thing going. I may actually start setting dice here and see if I can make it happen. I don't know. Let's catch a point first, and then we'll see. And actually, I'm going to show you how I do this. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to go to the pass line for $15 and show you the way that I kind of work, I work the odds along with the across bets, and I'll explain it when I get my point. There's a 4, 2, 6, 4, 2, 6. So this is kind of a bummer when this happens, but here's what we're going to do. 4, 2, 6. At 130, tier pressure looks like this. It's going to be $15 on the 4 and 10. It'll be $20 on the 5 and 9, like so. Because 15 is going to turn into 40, 20 is going to turn into 50. 6 and 8 get placed at $30 each normally. It doesn't make sense to place the 6 when you have a pass line bet. So here's my decision, right? Do I go out there with, again, to keep the ratios right, $30 6, $30 8? What I should do is $15 in odds. That'll pay 15 flat and 18 on the odds. It'll pay a total of 33 instead of 35, like the 8's going to pay. So you're in kind of a shitty spot here, right? But I'm going to do that anyway because the right thing to do is to pull your bets down as odds. If I do press things up, I'll press those odds along with. Does that make sense, everybody? So we're going to look for 2 hits of a number, 4 hits across, call it a day. That's going to be the way this thing works out. And now here comes my first actual dice set of the day. So we did the whole first session completely rando, hucking and chucking. Now I have bets out there. We're going to see about spinning them and see if we can spin them and win them a little bit. Again, I haven't thrown dice all morning, so God knows what's going to happen here, right? Let's just come at this thing completely cold and see what we get, and we 7 out, right? Perfect. 517 or 617. Coming out cold, I expect nothing less. But it's good. It's a 6 and a 1, right? We always say that that's, for me, the good 7 because I spun them right. All right. Lose it out. That's good. Let's do it again. Same old here. Let's catch a point. Try and get my throw dialed in a little bit. It's cold. Here we go. A little better. 5, 3, 8. Okay. One thing I noticed too, by the way, I'll kind of talk through this here. Is that Cashier's Cage here? Hey man, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. I will read your comment, Cage, for sure. I love your comments. You keep me honest all the time. I love it. One thing I noticed big time, and glad you're here to hear this actually, because let me get my bet set before I start yapping. 15, 15, we'll do 20 and 20, 20 and 20, 30, 30. Now the point is 8, so again, we're gonna pull the 8 down, make it look like odds. I didn't play the pass line. Sorry, my fault. I forgot. That should be 15 and 15 down there. We'll do the across thing. Cage, I rolled really well in Vegas. The style of toss that I'm doing, and I know you say that I crash them too hard, and I probably do. On this surface, it's different. This is super hard, like almost like a plastic, like cutting board style surface. In Vegas, this same spin rate that I'm using here, where they crash kind of hard into the back wall, that same spin rate in Vegas was a hit here and die like your shot does. It actually worked really well at the live tables with the bounce that we saw at the 3 casinos I was at. It was perfect for that bounce. It worked out well for me. Here, this table matches my local casinos table in terms of bounce, so it's different. It worked out well. I'm getting better at it. All right, we got a 6. That's a 4, 2, 6. So we're going to, again, tier pressure is a full-on, it's an assault for 3 or 4 rolls. 4, 2, 6. We're going to do a full press of that 6. Once I go to the inside, we're going to pull Chris's moves. If I can get inside, we'll do that. All right, that's going to be going to 60. Going to hammer that number. And this will be last shooter because I do have to get down and prep. There we go. Ooh, a little ugly on the roll there, but 4-1. This table here, boy, you hit an edge on the dice and you lose them. Any edge hits at all, they're all over the place, which is good to keep me honest. All right, 3-1-4. Let's get this thing to work, man. It'd be awesome. 3-1-4. All right. So that's going to take the 4 up to $40. All right, we full press to 6, full press to 4. I need one of those 2 to repeat, or, as you know, anything else. There's a 6. The 6 is a repeater. That's fantastic. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to squish into 220 inside. We're going to squish it inside. 4-2. So the tier pressure works by either 4 hits of anything or one thing hits twice. We're going to pull the 4 and 10 down. We're going to go to 220 inside. And we just got to get the 8 up. Now we play Chris's thing, right? We go from 130 to 220. We're going to play Chris's get to the hoppa. If we happen to hit an inside number, we're going to go ahead and hop, do our thing, and try and double dip on this roll if we can do it. Let's try and do a quick, like, tactical double dip. You know, let's get lucky. We don't get lucky. We get a 7. That's a bummer. It would have been fun. It would have been fun to have had a $70 win here, go to the hops, and get out of it. As it is, we lose everything, and it's all good because it's Friday, and it's, who cares, right? We already won our paycheck earlier, so it's all good. 6-1-7. We're out. All right, that's a bummer. I would have loved to have hit one of those numbers and pulled off the hoppa thing, but we didn't. Anyway, we won 641 in 31 rolls, which was the goal, right? We did our paycheck super quick today. No problem, no sweating. It's all good. Let's see where we are. We are, let's see. Let's check out the totals here. Anybody else play along with me? Blue Jay won 601. Waylon won $14. We're still up. We're still doing good. We did fine. We're at 460. I burned 130 twice, trying some crazy shit out, just because I wanted to. So, all right, let's get out of here. I'll see you guys in, what time is that? 7:36. Actually, you know what? We can do one more roll. I have time for one more. Let's do one more roll. I want to pull it off. I want to do it. I don't care. I want to leave here at 7:45 to get out there to get prepped. But let's catch another point and do this thing again. 2-1-3. Take one more little crack at it. 2-1. All right. How about an actual point? All right, 10. 10 it is. 10 it is. 6-4-10. All right, 6-4. Now we'll get our 130 out there again. Give it one more shot. We're starting out here with 468. So remember that if we happen to catch it, let's remember where we are. Nope, place that. Oh, undo last. Ah, shit, John. Why am I getting this all messed up? Place. There we go. Place. All right, there's the 130. Let's do it. Let's catch a couple of numbers here. Four, 3-1. Now the 4 and 10 are the outliers here because they're so low. Double tapping a 4 is not going to get you there to 220. We will take it to $30 or $40 rather. But that won't be enough to get us, I think, to the 220 paid for. Damn it. Another 7. A little chilly this morning, huh? Throws chilly this morning. 437. Bummer. So we're going to burn it again. That's all right. That's all right. We had fun earlier. Let me do it. Let me go make some coffee. Let me get downstairs, and we'll do I got a fun show for you guys today on the Coffee and Crafts. We're going to have a great. Yesterday's Coffee and Crafts was great with Chris. Today's going to be another one. That's going to be cool. It's going to be a fun one today. I got a strategy that I've been wanting to play with you for a while, and I finally get to do it live. So it's going to be cool. Here we go. That's it. Go get some stuffing for breakfast. I need something for breakfast. I got nothing here, right? And I can't yell it because, Chris, my garage is underneath my daughter's bedroom, like right under it. So if I scream and yell, I'll wake her up. So I'm trying to be quiet today. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming. How many we got here today? But we have, 25 people here this morning? That's pretty cool. Love you guys. Love you guys. Go get some breakfast. Make a new cup of coffee. I'll see you downstairs for Coffee and Craps in about 20 minutes. So see you in a minute. Bye.